All right, welcome back, everybody. Time now for Great Day Law, and we're talking about a problem that so many of us may face during our lifetimes, being injured on the job.
Yeah, it can happen, and attorney Lawyer Twillie is the managing partner.
Forgive me, remember when the refrigerator fell on you?
Yes. Is that what you remember? Oh, yes, I had the refrigerator fall, part of the refrigerator fell on my head here.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, so I had a goose egg on the job. Anyway, Lawyer Twillie is the managing partner at LA Law.
It was so funny.
He is here to help us talk about it.
Once she was fine, it was funny.
Yeah, well, I thought I was fine, but the HR did make me go right down to Hartford Hospital to get evaluated because the goose egg was growing on my head. Anyway, but this can happen on construction sites as well. Specifically, I mean, everywhere I go, there's road work right now.
Yeah, there's road work everywhere. In fact, I was on Route 9 heading north, and there was construction on the southbound side, and I saw a really bad accident happen where I would imagine it kind of happened behind me, and then a truck flew, but I would imagine that the driver of that truck wasn't paying attention and sort of tried to avoid rear-ending somebody
So you're on the job and you get injured. What do you do? What do you do?
You got to report it. Report it to your employer.
Okay.
First of all.
First things first.
Yeah. Report it to your employer. I mean, obviously, if it's a severe injury, you got to
go to the hospital.
Yeah, go to the hospital. But you have to report it to your employer. Make sure you're treated, and then, contact a lawyer. Really.
Contact a lawyer.
Absolutely.
Now,
right away.
This is the part where I think it gets tricky because people will say, well, my HR department just said everything is good and don't worry, and then they think, oh, I look like I'm a bad employee if I contact a lawyer.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, I love Channel 3, and I don't want to see anything bad happen to them, but I'm going to get a lawyer and I'm going to sue them. I would feel terrible.
You don't sue them. In fact, they're going to have an insurance carrier that is probably got some sort of a managed health plan for you guys. But if you love Channel 3 as much as I'm sure Channel 3 loves you, they're going to want to make sure that you're okay and that you're well taken care of. And every situation is different, and you're not necessarily suing the company or the employer. You just want to make sure that at the end of the day, you're back to where you were before the injury happened. So you want to make sure you get the right physical care. You want to make sure that you get the wages that you're entitled to and the other benefits. So it's not a contentious situation generally when it comes to employers. It's just you need to make sure that you're back healthy and to where you were before the injury.
The I's are dotted, the T's are crossed.
Who wants contention?
I don't want contention.
But I guess if you don't take care of it well, then you could have problems afterward because you're going to be resentful that this isn't, you weren't healed, right? So anyway, what do you do to avoid this?
To avoid
these
contention?
Accidents.
Pay attention, especially in the construction zones. Listen, there's new legislation that's out there to help protect construction workers. But it really boils down to us. We can have as many laws out there as possible.
Humanly possible.
But at the end of the day, you have to take responsibility for your actions. You need to be aware of what's happening. There's signs generally that there's construction up ahead. Pay attention. Slow down. These guys are out there busting their humps in the hot weather.
Right.
The least we can do is slow down in a construction zone.
Exactly, and move over.
And move over.
I see so many people. You can see the construction up ahead on the right. It's always it's typically on the right shoulder, and people are right in that right lane going zone by. I'm like, get over there. As soon as you see them, move over.
Yeah, be responsible.
Right. And there's that whole issue of just naturally people will start to drive into something when they're looking at it.
Which
so you
is
have to be careful.
An amazing phenomenon to me.
Oh, it's so scary.
It is.
I remember learning about that, being like, okay, don't do that.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is you want to report it and you want to make sure you do it. Don't wait because
do it right away. I mean, you have a year to report a work-related injury, but you don't want to wait that year. You want to make sure you're getting the treatment that you deserve and make sure you're getting the benefits that you're entitled to.
Take a look. To get in touch with, get in contact with Lawyer Twillie, head to lalawct.com. You can also visit facebook.com/lalawct or follow Get LA Law on Instagram. And his real first name is Lawyer. I know I need to keep emphasizing that, but I think it's amazing. Thanks, Lawyer.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Always a pleasure. I like the jeans, too.
Yeah,
thank you.
The cash look is really good. All right, thanks, Kara.
Yeah, well, we're great to be back with all of you, and Eyewitness News at 4 starts right now.